Today we're looking at a Seiko quartz watch with a Grand Seiko Spring Drive smooth sweep from the late 1980s and the early 1990s. This is the Seiko Dolce, powered by the very unique and very cool Seiko 5S21 quartz movement. That's right, this sweeping second hand is from a quartz movement. The first thing you'll notice about the watch, aside from the very 80s golden rectangular design, is that, like I said before, the second hand is moving super smoothly, maybe reminiscent of a Grand Seiko with a spring drive. But this watch and movement came out in the late 80s and the early 90s, and I think the movement came out in 1990 or 1988, which is 9 years before the first spring drive came out in 1997. And like the spring drive, this is also a hybrid watch. This watch uses a quartz movement that ticks 4 times per second. And the ingenious part is that within the movement, they use a hairspring and a viscous regulator system. Let me say that again, a hairspring and a viscous regulator system to dampen the second hand so it does look super smooth. And this design is opposite of the spring drive, where most of the components are mechanical, but it's regulated electronically. This is the opposite. This is mostly electronic and dampened mechanically to produce the smooth sweep. A big plus to the design that it is super thin, as you can see, only at 5.8 millimeters. And the watch is 26 millimeters by 35 millimeters, so a very small watch, very small, elegant, thin watch. In comparison, the thinnest spring drive watch is double that thickness at 11.8 millimeters using the 5-day movement and costs almost $9,000. And a standard 3-day spring drive watch is usually around 12.5 millimeter. And we can just put this right next to a very different watch, a F91W, just for comparison size and thickness. And because this watch ticks at 4 times the speed of a regular quartz watch, the battery life is also lowered to about 2 years. Regular quartz watch ticks once a second, and this does actually 4 times a second, and the hairspring and the viscous regulator dampens it for this very smooth tick, or not a tick, just smooth sweep. I really wish Seiko would revive this movement and put it in a new line of watches. Would love to see another quartz watch with a smooth sweep. But for now, for about $250 on eBay, what a amazing, cool, and unique watch.